Hey everyone, it's Nick with Us versus Herd. If it's your first time here, let the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we go live, tap the bell, we go live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before market open. And if you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. Right now we have the S&P's down 20, Dow down 236, NASDAQ down 15. NASDAQ just under 10K. It looks like it's bouncing pretty good here. Still in a range, just like the S&Ps. If you're here right now, say what up. Hit the like button. What's going on, Jeff, Jesse, Carl, Micah, Faiz? How we all doing this morning? Hank, what is going on? So this morning we do have the jobless claims coming out, or they came out already. Jobless claims right now. Jobless claims right now 1.48 million versus 1.35 million estimated. Continuing claims fell by 767,000 to 19.52 million. So people that are receiving unemployment is now below 20 million. So those people that were furloughed or laid off are coming back to work, but 1.5 million weekly jobless claims in a week. I mean, that's pretty sizable. That is pretty sizable. What's going on, Aditya? Daniel Ring. The account balance, Daniel. The account balance will rise. We've been through worse. No, but in all seriousness, though, I think the strategy here with the news so choppy. I think the strategy right now is just to primarily focus on day trades. Swing trading right now is pretty unpredictable. Printer will continue to print. So, that is going to be the way that I'm going to be looking at things. Like, I was able to bounce back quite a bit just by day trading yesterday. The swing trades, not so much. Day trading, I felt like I had more control. And to make money in the market, you have to have control over your portfolio. You don't want your portfolio to control you, right? So that is kind of where things are at right now. Printer Rook. Yo, Keith, what's going on? Use the usdebtclock.org, update the numbers quickly. Oh, I don't know. Does the U.S. debt... I'm not sure what you're saying, Hank. Yo, Jack, what's going on? Gold will pop if they keep printing some money. I did go long yesterday, some precious metals. I did the smallest precious metals. I made a $4 profit on small precious metals, but I got back in on the dip. Yo, Manny, what's going on? Jay Harvin. Oh, USDebtClock.org. So this morning, kind of what I'm looking at right now on just the S&Ps or SPY or whatever you want to call it. Like, if we're looking at ES right now, it did drop down. ES did drop down to 3,005 and got pumped up to 3050. I mean, and then it was at the top of the range. So it feels like it wants to break this top range here, even though the bottom kind of fell out really quick, but it got bought up really quick. So this dropped out. This is the 5-minute chart. So in a period of like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, this thing dropped from 3030 down to 3005, ripped back up within the next hour or so up to 3050. I think the market wants to go up, but I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird with you're looking for another 300 retest. It's kind of weird that the news that we've been knowing about for all week, the market was rallying. coronavirus cases were going up, and the market didn't seem to care, which is why. Sorry, I don't know if I feel like my mic is a little loud. Sorry if I messed you guys up here. I feel like it's a little loud. Sorry. How's that? Is that better? Getting back to what I was saying, the coronavirus cases have been. We've been having the same data for a while now, and now the market decides to care about it, or does it care about Biden? Which one is it? Does it care about coronavirus, or does it care about Biden? Which one is winning right now? Do they care about Biden winning in the polls, or does the market care about the coronavirus? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm trying to ignore the news, Daniel, but they messed in my flow. I lost bucks on shorting. Yeah, the thing, if you're going to trade Zoom and DocuSign, I made money on Zoom yesterday. If you're going to trade Zoom and DocuSign, market don't care about no one. Nope, not at all. If you're gonna trade Zoom and DocuSign, just wait for the dip. I mean, even though this looked bearish, look how bullish it looks on the weekly, right? The weekly, yes, it fell, came back. You know, I bought down around 250 yesterday. I sold early. I sold like 253 just because I was kind of nervous the way the day was going. I didn't want to risk my profits, but it did pump up to 25 to 26 almost. So I sold quite a bit early. But if you're gonna trade Zoom, the only way that I've been profitable on Zoom is buying the Zoom dips. And yes, they're scary, from 255 down to 248, but back up, in no time. So just be mindful. Same with DocuSign. The only thing that's not great with DocuSign is not as liquid. So, it's getting better. It's getting better, but DocuSign's not as liquid as Zoom. Disney, how far to go? So Disney announced yesterday that they're going to be delaying the Disneyland California reopening indefinitely after huge amounts of backlash, and now people are getting huge amounts of backlash for Disney World. Disney World is still on track to open, but Disney at 109 down here. I mean, we'll see. I mean, if it hits 105, I might be a buyer, but I don't know if I'm not going to trade. I'm not trading Disney for a while. Okay. Disney's been good, but it's just, I think that when you're day trading, I mean, I think Disney's good if you can get a day trade in there because they are cheaper premiums, but I don't know. Disney, the news, the Rona, the travel, I mean, the whole thing is jacked. The whole thing is jacked up. And then it's unpredictable. But now that the Disneyland news is out of the way, I'm going to be looking for Disney World, right? Are they going to push back Disney World? Disney World was set to reopen July 11th, I believe. July 11th. I don't know. What do you think a good profit is for smaller stocks, GM? What do you think a good profit? I mean, are you talking about like what a good profit target is? Like, I think a good profit target is for like day trading, anywhere between 10 and 30% is a good profit target for day trading, no matter what stock you're trading. Yo, Rinji, what's going on? Carl, if you're just joining us, say what up. If you guys can do me a favor, hit the like button. Appreciate it. Yeah, we can look at Oracle. I traded Oracle, what was it, last week or the week before when they had earnings, was relatively flat. I mean, this thing, it's stuck. I mean, it's just chilling. It's not very exciting. You short the rips, buy the dips if you're interested in it. If you get really good at it, you know how it is, Ariana. Oracle, very boring right now to trade. If you want, like I said, buy the dips, short the rips. That's about all you can do. It's stuck in this range bound here. It's just stuck. The bears have been tearing my face off. Good morning. Going back down today. We'll see. Right now futures are down a little bit, but I wouldn't count them out. I would not count them out. One thing going on after market close today, we do have Nike earnings. Nike earnings after market close today. Let me just double check because I just want to double check. June 25th. Yep. Okay, just checking. So after market close today, we have Nike earnings. Nike at the top of the range right now. Premiums are coming in. Implied volatility on the weeklies this week's 94%. $5 expected move, currently at $100. It did make a really nice push up here, V-shaped recovery. I mean, it did take a while, and it's obviously a bit ugly, but might be looking to sell some premiums right now in Nike. You know, right now, if you put on a neutral play, you know, the top range is 105, bottom range would be 95 for a $5 expected move. So, you know, I like those odds. I like those odds right now. So if it's around 100 or something like that, I like the odds of it kind of being flat for earnings and just taking some money for premium, taking some money out of premium. Right now, futures are recovering a little bit. Nasdaq's only down 4. You know what really tricked me out yesterday? What really tricked me out was when Nasdaq turned green yesterday. I'll admit, if looking at yesterday, you know, looking at the futures rising up and then it ripped up, and futures turned green. Or Nasdaq futures turned green, and I admit that I got bull trap. Yo, Luke, you got this. I mean, this is a tough week with the news. This is a tough week with the news. Yo, Drake, TNA. We got a lot of Victor. Got a lot on PE. Okay, we can look at some of these. Let's see here. All right, PE. You guys trade? Are you guys trading? What are these? You guys trading penny stocks? Looks like I had a reverse split here. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at the chart here, I mean, it does look bullish. Looks like it's consolidating right down around 10.50. Does look like probably like a decent push up unless it gets tired. BA and Diz have fallen to the center of the earth. Derek, I think you know what we need to do. You need to go to your watch list and delete it. Delete Boeing. Delete Disney. Yo, JDM, what's going on, man? What is going on? It's been a while. Watch you delete them off the watch list and then they ramp up to like all-time highs. But it's rotation in the market. You know, it's gonna get you. You gotta rotate. You gotta rotate with the market, not against the market. Rotate with the market, not against the market. TNA. You guys trade some. Small cap 3 times ETF. Yeah, I haven't ever traded this. I usually stay away from the 3 times ETFs. And is this one getting delisted or not? But I mean, it does look bullish. Nick, good to buy VIX or VXX call. I was actually thinking of Christopher. I was actually thinking of buying VXX puts yesterday when it was above 37. Now it's back above 37. So I was gonna see. I was thinking about buying it, and then it came down to 36. I'm like, you know, if it ramps up to 38 tomorrow, I don't really want to get stuck in that. So I do think above like 37, 38, I'd like to buy some VXX puts, and then ride it down to like the 35 area would be like my goal. But right now that trade, I don't have that trade on, but that's what I was looking at. Yeah, Hank, I agree with the choppiness of the news and the data and everything that's going on with the coronas, with the political polls now, and we don't know what's going up, what's going down. So right now, you just gotta pay attention, focus on the ranges, and be diligent in taking your profits. You know, if I count the times that I lost in the market in 2020 is because I didn't take my profits. Like, oh, I'll just let it ride. It's going to coast. My Disney position that I had on was up over 40%, not just once, but twice. Didn't take the profits. And Disney right now sitting at a $300 loss in my account. So, learn from my pain. You know? JDM says we're going up today, so we good. You know, he's playing big money, high rolling. He bought 90K worth of calls. You don't want to mess with JDM. Unless he thinks the market's going down and I say it's not, then he gets screwed. So maybe maybe the market's going down. I don't know. Banking Book stress test, BAC, Wells Fargo. Yeah, the stress tests. The stress tests are supposedly coming out today. You know, looking at XLF, it is down this morning. Banking sector is showing weakness. It's at 22.85. You know, coming down into mid range here. Might come down to 22, which would be really bad for the rest of the market. Tech may pull us out of it, but right now banking struggling. We need those stress tests. Have you ever traded ATVI or TTWO? Yeah, I've traded ATVI. I mean, ATVI, I mainly focus on earnings. ATVI, I mean, I know that it's had a major breakout, but for me, it just kind of moves really, really slow. ATVI, it's not something that I enjoy trading. So right now, I mean, obviously it's bullish. Obviously, it's at like 76 bucks right now. Might push up even with the down market yesterday. I mean, it didn't really even put a dent in it. I mean, it didn't even hurt ATVI. Gaming is way up. So let's see what's going on with DKNG this morning. Anybody trade DKNG? DKNG had a nice run from 28 to 44. Right now it's consolidating, eating up premiums. Like what do you guys think it's going to do? Right now I think it's building a base and it's going to leg up, but how long is it going to take? Right now Nasdaq was break even. Watch out. Yeah, DKNG, obviously it's easy money when it goes straight up, but not so easy when it lays flat. So what is the position there, you know? Premiums are relatively high. Maybe sell some credit put spreads. I don't think it's going really lower than this area. Might go to 35, but it gets bought up really quick. I don't think it's going anywhere. But I think it needs a catalyst. Like we were talking about yesterday. Needs some teams to start playing. People to start betting on sports. You guys think if sports comes back, people will the Robinhood traders and all that will leave the market, or do you think that they're addicted now? I'm thinking that they're going to be addicted now, and like, hey, if I can make money trading and gambling, I'm going to double up. My unemployment check going straight to the brokerage account. You know. I need to hit 45 on a hole. Yeah, I mean, it's DKNG been getting hammered at 45. Yeah, the way that DKNG masks itself from gambling is it doesn't call it gambling, it calls it contest. So you can enter a contest for money based on your fantasy picks or whatever you want, whatever you have, based on the players that you pick and all that. So it's called a contest. It's not gambling, right? Won't be no fun on unemployment come July. Well, I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I'm partially for them ending the additional now, I'm not on unemployment, so I don't know. I mean, I get it. This might be controversial, but right now employers are competing for people against the government. People are staying on unemployment because they're making more money on unemployment than they would have at their job, right? So employers aren't able to hire people because they're staying on unemployment or because those people don't want to come off unemployment, right? So I'm not saying get rid of unemployment. I'm saying get rid of the $600 weekly additional that they're getting, put them back on regular unemployment, and so that they can go find a job. The point of unemployment is not to live on the government. The point of unemployment is to help you out until you can find a job. It's not to live on a salary paid for by the government. It's not what unemployment is for. Unemployment is to bridge the gap between you going unemployed and you finding a job, so that way you're not starving and homeless and stuff like that. So we'll see. From a business standpoint, you want those people to get back to work. And from the economy standpoint, you don't want high unemployment. No one working, everyone's just taking a check from the government. And people, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people do want to work. And those people are finding jobs and they're doing their thing. But the way to kick people in the pants, in the butt, is like, hey, get up. Like if I what you're like when you're in your 20s and stuff like that, or you're living at home and your dad kicks you and he said, hey, go find a job. You're not going to be laying on the couch playing video games all day. You're not going to be sitting around here drinking my orange juice and eating my steaks. You're not doing that. Go find a job. That's what you need. That's what the government needs to do. Is say, hey, get up. Time to go find a job. Go create something. Go start a YouTube channel. Go start a Shopify channel, store. Go on Facebook. Whatever. Do something. Do something to stimulate the economy. Orange juice and steak. I did not. Victor, let's talk about AMD. AMD, we can talk about GM as well. Chewy. I think a couple of people said GM. AMD. Come on. AMD at the bottom of the range here. You know what to do here. We talked about it yesterday. You know what to do. Probably going to rip up. Bottom of the range. Sell some puts. Buy a debit call spread. Buy some naked calls. Go in. Now, not investment advice. That's what I would do here. Entertainment purposes only, and actually, this looks like a really good trade. Actually, I might even do that. The problem with AMD is like what will happen most times is the main driver I get discouraged trading AMD, and I usually don't trade it, is because like right at market open, I'm like, oh, this looks like a good setup. This is looking good. Well, I should have put it on yesterday when it came down here, but I wasn't sure. But if we're gonna gap down this morning, but it's holding pretty well. What's going to happen, what always happens is this just rips up. It's going to like rip up to 54 in the first 3 minutes. And then you're going to be like, oh man, it doesn't look as good anymore. Does not look as good anymore. But this looks pretty predictable here for AMD. Like you could smash this. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go up today. Maybe not. Maybe just sit here another day. But, it looks like a good place to go a little bit long. Oh, GM as in good morning. I thought you were talking about GM the stock because it was capitalized. But speaking of GM, I mean the cars. Let's see here. Oh man, they're taking a hit because of the coronas. Oof. But if it comes back down to 22, that would definitely be nice. But Datadog is 88 right now, 88. It's almost 89. So yeah, this has had a nice range yesterday. Let's take a look. Man, this pump in the morning was the biggest trap I've seen in a long time. This is the biggest trap I've seen in a long time, and then they tank it down. Like, oh, you think we're going somewhere? We're not. GG's, guys. GG's. Apple got me too. What do you think? Do you think the market sentiment is bearish right now? With Texas, Florida, and California maybe shutting things back down and corona cases at a high for the U.S.? I don't know. I mean, my opinion kind of changes on this, where in the beginning of the coronavirus, obviously I thought it was very serious, and it still is very serious. But if there's no resolution, the only way to get past it is to go through it. Right? The only way to get past it is to go through it. And I think that the market wants to be bullish and wants to reopen and do all this stuff. And obviously places like Disney that are facing boycotting and what are they facing? Mainly just boycotting. The workers are boycotting back. There's backlash, and I don't even know what was going on. I'm a little tired today, guys. But they're facing backlash. And honestly, if they didn't face that backlash, like the boycotts, they're doing it for marketing purposes. They're not doing it for safety purposes. Disney would have been open probably last month. Disney would have been open already if it wasn't going to face public. They're doing it for advertising purposes. They're not doing it because they care about people. They just do it because they want to save face and for the brand. That's all they care about. They don't care about people getting sick. And they even said, like, hey, one of the conditions is like, hey, if you come to Disneyland, you buy a ticket, come to Disneyland, you get sick. That's your fault. You die, that's your fault. It's not our fault. So you have to actually sign a waiver disclaimer now going into Disney World, Disneyland. If you catch the coronas, you can't sue them, which, makes sense, right? It makes sense. Yo, Gunther, take it easy. I'm so annoyed with Spot. No way it's worth where it's trading right now. I can't stay liquid as long as this price stays in Fantasyland. Luke, one thing that you have to understand is the market does not trade rationally. Like, it doesn't matter what you believe the stock price should be. It doesn't matter what you think the valuation should be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is what the price is on the screen. If the price is on the screen, it doesn't mean that it's right, but it means that right now it's on optimism. They have the Joe Rogan deal. They had the Kim Kardashian podcast deal. They're riding on hype. Also, they had a long time at support down here. It broke out, and yes, we do expect some pullback, but it did pull back from 257 all the way down to 234. So it had a really nice pullback. So, and now that it's broken out like this, people are getting a FOMO and hopping on the train. So you have to be careful that stocks don't trade what they're valued are. They're traded at what their forward valuation is. Like, that's why Tesla's at 1,000. It's not because Tesla's worth $1,000 a share right now. It's because that's what people are predicting it's going to be in the future. People are getting in for the next 5-10 years. They're not getting in for next week or next month. They're getting in for the long haul. Well, Kim Kardashian is way bigger. I hate to say it. Way bigger than Joe Rogan. Kim Kardashian, way bigger than Joe Rogan. Like, most people don't even know who Joe Rogan is, but if you talk to anybody, even like your grandma, she can tell you who Kim Kardashian is. So, yes, I do expect some pullback, but you want to short the weakness. You don't want to short the strength. If you're looking to short this, short the weakness, don't short the strength. And right now, you're shorting into strength, with which you're getting your face ripped off. My shoebox is getting heavy. Yo, Daniel, what's going on? We got a minute up. Market's opening right now, actually. You hid your beautiful hair. There you go. How you like that? I don't know. I don't know what people were saying. I don't understand what was so good about my hair. I mean, I got a haircut, but like, this is the natural state. There's not a single ounce of product in this. People are going nuts. I get it. I mean, a guy almost going to be 35 years old has a full head of hair. It's almost impossible to come across these days. I get it. There's envy. But got to focus on the stocks, not on my hair. So I hide it. I mean, I know it's rough for us gents. And if you're in your 30s, or even if you're in your mid 20s, you may not have hair. Maybe falling out. You know, I don't know. But right now the market just opened relatively flat. What we got? Apple's green. Apple's pushing up. It's up almost $2. We do have Netflix up. Netflix is getting me some cash back. Man, Workhorse $9.55. Let's take a look. And Netflix is pushing. Anybody? Hank? Did you swing this? And I don't know. I just don't like trading charts like this. Like this is my personal opinion, and I just really, because this brings me back to like the penny stock days where everybody dies on these charts, and the only people that win are the penny stock furus and the the newsletter peeps. I mean, crazy. I mean, this literally went from 3 days, went from 6 to 10. Crazy. See what it does. 10% this morning. Whew. Let's see where VXX is at right now. VXX up 2%. It's climbing a little bit. Let's see what DocU's at. Let's see, DocU, where you at? DocU at 164 currently. ZM. Checking out the Corona, man. ZM 259 it hit. Whew. I don't know, guys. I feel like today they're gonna try to push up, but we'll see. DKNG. I guess I should have sold some more calls when I was up at 43 the other day. When it pushed up to 43, I should have sold some more calls against my position. Missed that opportunity. Going long Tesla. I mean, yeah, going long Tesla seems like a good bet down here. But Pence is visiting the Lordstown factory today. I don't know. I feel like any Pence news hasn't been good news. You know what I mean? Like any news with Pence in it has not been good. FSLY. I know you guys have been trading that. Carl. I mean, that dip was bought nicely yesterday. It's pushing back up. And these stocks are insane. And then they say we're not in a bull market, you know? And they say we're not in a bull market. AMD's falling. Let's take a look. So I might need to get a little position on that. 52, nice. So I do like AMD. AMD right here. AMD's right where we want it to be. Now it could drop to 50 or even 51.50, but it's in the bounce zone. And for me, like people are like, how do you determine like what the bounce zone is? How do you determine where to get in? And how do you know to get in before the bounce? And honestly, you know, you're not going to time the bounce. You have to get over timing things perfectly. You just kind of have to get in. If you believe if it's in the area that it's going to bounce, you honestly just kind of have to get in. And yes, you're going to have to, like if I got in right now, I would be anticipating, okay, it might go down to 51.50. Sure. It might go down to even 50. Could if things got rough. But let me see what I can do. Maybe I can sell. Maybe I sell some. Maybe I sell some credit put spreads down here on AMD. See what we can get. IV's a little low, but let's see what we can get. You know, let's try to do a credit put spread down in here. We're gonna wait a few minutes though. I gotta wait 9 more minutes. So would you buy on the next dip? No, like if I'm looking at AMD right now, like look, it's broke down to 52. People like it's impossible to time. I mean, you just gotta use support and resistance. It's impossible. It could bounce right here and go back up to 54. Or it could go down to, 51.50. You just look at where it's bounced in the past. Like it's bounced here. I mean, this is when it got really bad. It went from 53 down to 49, bounced back up. It actually closed at 52, came down to 51.20. Next couple of days was back up to 54. So right now it's in the buy zone. It is in the buy zone. So if people are like, I'm going to wait for it to 51.50 and I don't get in now and it bounces back up to 54, then you get pissed. But like you're not going to hit, you have to understand you're not going to hit the target exactly right. I mean, you may occasionally, but it's going to be rare where you hit the target exactly 100% correctly. That's all that I'm saying. VXX is more liquid. But looks like things are being pushed a little bit lower. NASDAQ now down 24, 23. S&P's down 16. Dow's down 165. So market is not showing much strength right now. AMD is coming down even more. So and that's why you don't buy in the first 15 minutes. And that's why it's one of my rules. Like if I bought right now, yes. But now it's cost me money. Is there a UVH stock? UVH. But right now, yeah, the market's coming down, man. Tesla's down another $15, but $15 for Tesla's like nothing. Down to 945. AMD's coming down. Apple's still green though. Netflix is only down 20 cents. Nvidia coming down too, try to rip up. Now it's down to 372. S&Ps right now are holding, so we'll see. What's gonna give out? How's financials doing right now? Our boy JPM getting the pump. So financials could push the market up here. Boy JPM getting the pump. Goldman Sachs getting the pump. Bank of America getting the pump. XLF turned green. XLF pumping right now. For you guys, we were talking about that a few minutes ago. XLF was down in like 2270 areas. Now pumping up 23. Banks are moving. How low do you think I could go AMD today? I mean, AMD, I think like honestly, for me, right now is a buy. Like right now. Right now, anywhere in here. Anywhere in 50 to 52 is the buy zone. Now, the thing is if you're looking to trade this, I mean, you want to give yourself some time on it because you can definitely get screwed. I mean, what's AMD premiums for next week here? Or let's go to July 10th. It's 15 days out. Yeah, I mean it's $2. But yeah, I mean right now AMD is in the bounce zone. 54, 56, 55 is the rejection level. So AMD has been maintaining range, which makes it predictable. So I feel like, because I would feel very comfortable putting a position on right here. I'm just kind of waiting because it's only been 10 minutes in the market open. So market came back down though. Market's moving back down. S&P is down 23, Dow's down 218, NASDAQ now down 62. Sheesh. It's getting slaughtered. Market moving down. Yeah, DKNG right now 35. But yeah, AMD is definitely getting hit pretty hard right now. This has been like the slowest down move we've seen. It's moving down, but it's slow. It is slow. Yeah, Square is still green. Square pumped up from 101 to 105. I mean, crazy. Oh man, Zoom got sliced. Yikes. Zoom got hit hard from 259 down to 253. Dang. Docu's at 163. Docu's actually holding up okay, but it's getting, man. Yeah, it's definitely getting dicey out here. Definitely. Now, like Facebook's just at the bottom of the range, so you just gotta wait here because it held pretty well up yesterday around 233 area, 232. So just kind of chill, see what happens here. But yeah, if it breaks through here, it could easily dump down to like 225 area, 223, pretty easily. It could definitely go sub 230. But Dow's down 269. Boeing is up. I mean, still down $5 on the day. I wouldn't call it down. I wouldn't call it up. Still down 3%. That pig. That pig. And Tesla 938. Whew. We're in for a wild ride, guys. We're in for a wild ride today. Yeah, Tesla is looking rough here, for sure. Yeah, market's moving slow. Now Nasdaq's down 93. I mean, this is kind of the same story since yesterday. I mean, stocks ramped up at open, then dropped hard. This is the same exact setup here. Can't believe Tesla didn't hold 950. I thought Tesla was going to hold the 950 area as well. And Netflix not holding it either. But Netflix is kind of revisiting its lows yesterday. Yeah, this is kind of crazy right now. We have gold down 4. Gold is down 4. Was pushing pretty good, but now it's coming down with the rest of the market. Market's revisiting its lows. This is looking bad. This is looking rough. The market's moving lower, but it seems to bounce hard though. Like when it bounces hard. You know. BYND. Yeah, BYND. I told you guys, I was saying yesterday, like around 140. 140 would be a much better buy than around 150, and it's coming down to low 140s today. I mean, this has dropped. This just dropped from 150 down to like 142. I mean, this is crazy. But down here, like beyond for me, 140 is a buy for me around 140 down here. So a lot of these stocks are going to be hitting the radar for buy zone, like Disney, Beyond. I mean, they're going to start hitting the buy zones. And okay, first 15 minutes are up. We already saw a lot of price action already. But Beyond, yeah, Beyond's coming down to the buy zone. Could sell some premiums in here maybe. What they got? 83% for next week, 79% for the following week. Could sell some premiums in there. Let's see. What's AMD doing? AMD came down to 51. Gonna see what happens right here with the S&Ps. Is this gonna revisit the overnight lows right here, 3,005, or what's it gonna do? I'm not looking to rush in today. I'm looking to just make good trades. I scalped ZM for 6 seconds. That's all you need. I mean, ZM moved a ton. ZM went crazy. I mean, it went from 259 down to 252. That's at 254. But look at this. Trend is still intact, guys. Trend is still intact. Came down to the bounce area here. You know, you don't want to bet too long. If you're shorting Zoom, you don't want to do it for too long. But yeah, these stocks are getting ripped a new one. And DocuSign's at 162. Yeah, it's not looking good. Not looking good. But right now, these the only thing is, like, I don't want to go short because, like, we're in bounce territory, so you want to just be careful. You just want to go slow. Sometimes it's best to kind of sit in your hands and wait for some good setups. And right now, gotta be patient. Can't just like rush in and, you know, make some mistakes. You don't want to do that. Just kind of relax, see what happens. Shorted AMD at 54, getting eaten. Yeah, AMD's down. Now it's down to 50. They're taking it all at once. They're taking it all at once. But still, AMD's still in that buy zone, so we'll see what happens. Can it crack? It's probably doubtful. It's doubtful. They're taking out some stops today, boy, on AMD though. You can't get angry. You just gotta trade the chart. You know, you can't get angry. You gotta look, wait for the opportunities. I mean, AMD to me, you know, still rather bullish. Just gotta be careful. Watch Tech make a push. Yeah, right now they're letting them beat them down. You know, Apple's down. Netflix is down. But Apple's only down 0.5% today so far. Let's see here. What? Amazon's down not even down 1%. Google down 0.6%. You know, so we'll see. Like, these stocks are not down that much. I mean, yeah, they gave up a lot yesterday, but it looks like they're going to try to beat them down a little bit more. See what our boy ZM's doing. ZM, can it bounce here at 254? It bounced nicely. It bounced nicely yesterday. It went from 254 up to 259. Now we're at 254 again. So there might be an opportunity there. So we'll see how it pans out. I got to hop on a Zoom call. So you guys all have a great day. Stay safe. Don't get greedy. Just take profits. Scalp if you need to. Get back into the green. We'll see how it goes. You know, I'll be touching base with you guys later. As always, stay safe. Stay green. It's us versus herd.